You're not a loser. You're not a failure. Stop being so hard on yourself. Right now, off the top of my head, thinking of the biggest thing I would tell myself back then, when I felt like a failure, when I fumbled and stumbled, I felt like a fool. The biggest thing that I would tell myself is, thank you for going through that, because they were all stepping stones to get me to success. I'm still learning. You're never going to get to a point in your life where you're not learning.
We are already overcomers because we have Jesus. But I'm talking about how I wanted to do everything right for God and in my job, but I needed to learn how to lay down my perfectionism.
Just know that resilience needs an atmosphere to grow in. So you're growing that resilience muscle when you feel like you've fumbled or you've messed up. You're getting stronger, you're growing. Any warrior who gets sent off to do their duty has to go through training grounds first, right? And what happens in training? Do you do everything perfect? Oh no. You mess up here, you mess up there, even though you're trying your best. But just know that every failure is your biggest teacher. You're not a loser. You're not a failure. Stop being so hard on yourself. Every burden give to God and walk through it with Him. Stop walking alone. Stop doing your negative talk. Any intrusive thought that comes in, you rebuke it and you tell it, you speak it the word of God. You know, Jesus rebuked the enemy by speaking the word of God out loud, by standing on those verses. That is your sword. That is your spiritual weapon, is the word of God. And just know that prosperity does not come from outward circumstances. It comes from within. So you can have all of chaos breaking out around you. You could have whatever's going on around you. But your prosperity comes from the Spirit of Jesus within. Your joy, your peace is not shaken. It's time we come into kingdom alignment, that the things down here on the earth will not shake us. You'll be firmly planted and rooted in the word of God, like a tree who's firmly planted in the ground. So when the winds and the waves come, you're not shaken. So, back then I stumbled and I messed up so many times in my work, in, personal relationships where I had to learn from. Some different people have different characters and different sensitivities, and you got to meet everyone where they're at. You can't meet everyone the same. Jesus met them where they are at. The woman at the well, Jesus met her where she was at. She was the first evangelist. She said, whoa. By the revelation Jesus gave her, she said, I'm going to tell everybody about you.
I have not revealed myself to the public as the Messiah. You are the first.
You picked the wrong person.
I came to Samaria just to meet you.
I am rejected by others.
I know, but not by the Messiah.
I'm going to tell everyone.
I was counting on it.
You what there? You forgot your
And don't we want that? For people to tell everybody about Jesus? So learn to meet people where they're at. That's one thing. You're going to learn how to handle your finances. You're going to learn how to handle your job or your work. You're going to learn how to handle your friendship life, your family life, relationships, being a parent, being a spouse, being a daughter, and being a daughter of the Most High God first and foremost. You're going to learn how to handle all of that. There's lots of things we're going to learn. God's going to teach us each thing, right? So be kind to yourself. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself affirmations. Speak to yourself the Word of God. Go to bed with the Word of God playing over you. And you might just wake up at a moment where there's something that you need to hear. I know that happens to me sometimes, or I go to bed I go to bed listening to soaking music. But come on, just chill. Act like you're on vacation. Allowing the power of God to work through you. Stop striving in your own power, but be a diligent worker, and you will gain a harvest. And the mighty hand of promotion, which is the hand of God, He will lift you up. He will exalt you in due time for those who remain humble doing their work. So just chill. The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. It doesn't say the weapon won't be formed. It says it won't prosper. God has good plans for you. Jeremiah 29:11.